Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to GhostGG. Today, we're reacting to Assassin's Creed Shadows Deep Dive into the Hideout, also the console specs and tech Q&A, which came out today. This one, however, came out 2 days ago, so I'm not that late, but we're reacting to it now, 2 days later. It's not bad. Game comes out in 2 weeks, so we're pretty on stack here. But this is the last of the things that they've been going through. We started with stealth, combat, parkour. Then we had exploration. We had progression just last week, I believe it was. And now today is the last one, and that is the Hideout. So let's get right into it. The Hideout is set in a secluded valley tucked away in the Setsu province. Surrounded by steep hills on all sides and accessible only through a narrow path in the rocks, its location is either unknown or has been forgotten by most, making it an ideal staging ground and base of operations for your burgeoning league. Early in the story, he'll be acquainted with its caretaker, Miss Tomiko, a friend and ally of Iga. I don't know who Iga is, or maybe I do and I don't remember the name. Resourceful and hardworking, Tomiko has done her best to keep these running, and now with Naoi and Yosuke's help, and with the cornucopia resources they smuggled back during their adventures, this secret valley can finally become the coolest, most intricate hideout in the history of the Brotherhood. So, let's take a look. Alright, so to the hideout here. Oh, baby, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. It's on volume, man. No wonder my ears are banging. Obviously, we see there's people here. The more inner fortress here at the hideout. We have some things here. We got T1, so maybe we can drink some tea. Is this a gear station, maybe? It looks like tongs and a hammer. It looks like a painting. There's a flower over here. Meditation, maybe? I don't know what the one behind it is. Maybe we'll move it a little. Oh, we got some other people as well. So we have our entire allies here, maybe. Oh, it's the building itself. Okay. We got a painting in there. Yeah, it looks like our allies we make along our journey will probably be added to the hideout. So that's pretty cool. With some infrastructure already in place, Tomiko's Valley offers a little over 1 acre of fully customizable land on which players are able to place buildings, pavilions, pathways, bushes, trees, ponds, mossy rocks, local flora and fauna, and countless other Japanese cosmetic elements found or acquired throughout their journey. Alright. 1 acre is quite a bit. Hideout layout examples. Oh, so you can just place them however you want if these are examples. Yeah, look at that. It's if this is the same camera angle and they're not showing it from different directions, that means the buildings are changing where they are. And we saw some watchtowers there. Now they're not there at all. So it's fully customizable. Whoa. Oh, so it doesn't even like, maybe like 1 or 2 buildings might be like set to like start off, but then after that, every building we add, every tree, bush, pavilion, walkway, whatever, it's fully up to us where we put it. We're going to get some Animal Crossing vibes from this bitch. I remember COVID times Animal Crossing came out. I was balls deep in that game. I did not look up for a long time. So I'm just going to get the same vibe from this, hopefully. That'll be fun. The hideout will be available for players upon completing the prologue, and meeting Tomiko will then become crucial to your journey across Japan. It will be a place to meet and interact with allies, okay? Show off your rewards and show your progression. Building your hideout will not only let you make the most out of your creativity, each building and upgrade will also have a direct impact. So getting started, or a direct impact on gameplay. Getting started. To start adding new buildings and pavilions to their hideout, players will need to gather 3 different resources that can be found throughout Japan: wood, minerals, and crops. Ooh, had a little burp there. Each building or upgrade has a set cost of these resources, as well as a cost in game currency called mons. As highlighted in the exploration article, players will find small resource bundles that can be directly looted at the open world, as well as resource stockpiles they can tag for their scouts to smuggle over the course of a season. So I think I remember that. Yeah, she goes in to loot this. See, we got a chest in the back. It's probably the gear or something. There's a bigger chest there. Smuggle resources. We have one assassin, we'll say, right? Assassin symbol. Maybe I think that might be like something we upgrade over time, and maybe we'll have like 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we can smuggle multiple resources. Like say the max is 5 or something, we can smuggle 5 of these big resources, and then over the course of the season, um, at the end of the season, we will get those resources. I'm assuming. Or maybe we get bits as it goes, or we get the entire thing at the end of the season. And then obviously you can collect the smaller stuff here. So salvage 178 rock, I'm assuming. Minerals. I think my TV's on in the back. Yeah, I think it's on. I can see the light kind of coming off of it. Customization basics. Various decoration elements can be obtained as a reward for completing quests, contracts, or activities. Other elements can be purchased in local merchant stalls or directly looted while skulking the halls of enemy territory. There's also a wide range of animals that you bring to your hideout by performing a sumi painting activity in the world. I think I've seen this before. Skip through this real quick. Yeah, we've seen this before. Yeah, she just draws the bird. Oh, we saw this before in the Sumi completed graceful gray heron. It's a wall decoration, as we can see here. Nice. Yeah, so those also count as customization for a house. Exterior elements. Exterior elements, that is objects that can be placed outside buildings, are organized in subcategories like paths, light sources, fences, and more. Each object or building comes with a specific tile footprint, which can be placed or rotated anywhere on the grid. So it's a grid system, okay, as long as the tiles are free. There are many cosmetics to find, from humble garden rocks to large and complex set pieces. Seeing these pop up always gets me wondering how I'll use them in my next visit. If you'll never know what might inspire your next renovation. All elements placed by players can be moved and or removed. At any point in time, it is possible to completely overhaul the hideout layout to better fit a particular vibe or just try some things out. I like that idea. Alright, hold up. Start. Alright, so like I said, it's a system here. Like there's the borders, right? If you place something right here, it's going to remove 3 plants. So it'll automatically remove stuff that's in the way as well. That's cool. Gear, reduce gear upgrade cost in the forge by 20% by adding a tea room. Is that what that does? Or no, maybe that's the next level of our base, of our overall base level. Ah, okay. Alright. So can't go out there, it's not in the green. Place it there, automatically remove that. Okay. Meditation spot over there. Is this the tea room we just put? Looks like it. Yeah, it has a T symbol. Ugh. That's cool. I like a grid system. I like that. So it's not too difficult to build stuff, it seems, but it's still simple, you know? It's like it's a grid system. You get an overhead view and you get to place stuff. It doesn't look like there's any restrictions outside of the border of the area. So like if there's any plants and stuff in the way, it just automatically removes them. I like that. There are many types of rooms that can be built and placed in the hideout. Each of these room types come with an additional function of to facilitate Naue and Yosuke's progression. Most can be upgraded over time for better efficiency. So main rooms. We got Tomiko's Haroma. Tomiko's main house and gathering hall is already built when players first get their hands on the hideout. The building in the cornerstone is the cornerstone of the hideout, granting quick access to most of the important functions of the hideout. It can be changed cosmetically, but the Haroma cannot be moved or removed. So that, like I said, there's going to be one building that's going to be like kind of like at the center of this, and then we build around. There's going to be one thing that we can't move or something, and that's it. Well, that's what I was assuming. Stables. An important pillar of your hideout is the stables unlock the ability to use your scouts for smuggling stockpiles in enemy camps. or castles. Doing this will allow you to receive extra resources at the end of the season. Forge. The Forge unlocks the ability to upgrade your weapons and gear to higher tiers, which is crucial for staying strong as you level up. It also allows you to dismantle unwanted armor and weapons to raw materials, engrave new perks on existing gear, and unlock the transmog feature for customizing your look and weapon, accessible in the inventory menu. Kakaraga. This unlocks the ability to purchase and claim safe houses around Japan. These safe houses extend the hideout function to distant areas, as well as unlock safe fast travel points well outside enemy territories. Some features like the regional contract board can be accessed from here as well. As mentioned in our exploration article, Kokoriga are also great to refill your tools, replenish your scouts, or manage the allies you want to bring on your next missions. So those kind of be like the safe houses in Mirage. Remember different boroughs of the city, we had like safe houses. Maybe it's a little bit more expanded version of that. The study increase the maximum number of scouts, okay, and refine the search zone when scouts locate an objective of the world. Optimizing objective investigations. The dojo unlocks the ability to train Naoe and Yosuke's allies that can be recruited and called in combat, elevating their ranks and increasing the power of each of their unique skills. So those are main rooms. Those are probably like more story based. Like as we progress the story, we can build those rooms or something like that. Themed rooms. Other than offering a degree of flair and personalization, themed rooms augment a few important systems and statistics players won't want to miss out on. Terra. Adding a Terra altar in the hideout boosts the amount of XP players can gain while venturing out in the world, effectively acting as a 10% XP booster. Okay, Jinja. Shinto shrines around the world allow players to pray and earn a small amount of stat boost, called a boon, for a few minutes. The Jinja's presence in the hideout magnifies the effects of any shrine boon encountered in Japan. The Nando. A kind of barracks for sleeping and storing personal items, makes recalling scouts that have been used less costly. A function that extends to all Kukurega. I know I'm pronouncing this wrong. Safe houses. Got another one. Zashiki. Apart from the cool factor of owning your very own sake room, Zashiki increases ration efficiency, health restoration for both the Naoe and Yosuke tea room. The tea room also increases ration efficiency, effect that can be compounded with the Zashiki bonus. The gallery, a place where players can display armor set, weapons they have acquired, which unlocks the possibility of creating equipment loadouts. Oh, you can create loadouts by having a gallery. Okay. So a lot of the functions of like you want to do, like if you want to make a loadout, you got to build a gallery. If you want bonus XP when you're venturing, make a Terra. If you want to be able to transmog and like upgrade your stuff, you make a Forge. If you want safe houses around Japan other than just your like your hideout, places outside of your hideout around Japan to restore whatever the hell, right? You would need the Kokuriga. Like you need to unlock this stuff to have some functions in the game, which a lot of games do. But yeah, that's cool. I like that. It's not like just easy, just do it. You got to actually work for it a bit. Generic rooms. Players have access to a variety of rooms with varied layouts for showing off their earned cosmetics such as outfits, wall art, and more. Joining rooms together. Various rooms and pavilions can be joined together directly by placing them next to one another. Others, like the dojo, can also be connected by constructing covered pathways. Players are free to join the separate room, creating inner courtyards or complex. Ooh. Okay, I see. I'm gonna be messing around with this a lot. So we move this. Oh, we see the points. It just extended. Ah, dope. Simple as that. Or if you want to connect them together a different way, we can add these pathways. These. Oh, and you made it into a T, so it connects over to there. Wow. And then you continue on. Then you make a T and it connects to the other ones. Oh my god. You can just connect everything together. I love that. Oh man, I'm gonna make a hell of a maze. I'm probably gonna have like the house in the middle, then everything just around it, all connected together. That's probably how I'm gonna do it. I wouldn't be surprised if I do it like that. Interior customization. When it comes to interior decorating, players can pick between a few architectural styles for each of the individual rooms, can divide deeper and choose types of floors and walls they want. They can also display elements they have earned for collected, such as pieces of armor, paintings. These tools also tools allow for intricate and personal styling of each individual room. Ooh, hold up. So we went to customization and we went to first roof. We have different kinds of roof here, starting with straw. This, but on the end here is diamond roof. And now we're on we pressed RB, I'm assuming, or LB or whatever. Show it. We're on the last one here now. These are stations. So weapons, outfits, and whatnot. And we can display our outfits. Oh. Cool. Okay. Art study. Again, customization. With different wall arts. Alright, so this is showing that you can just customize everything. Like, you don't have to be inside to customize the inside. You just do it all from the same screen. Same screen where you place items, place your buildings, do all that, like actual layout. You can also just customize your interior from that as well. I like that. Kind of streamlines it a bit. Populating with memorable companions. Petting various breeds of cats and dogs around Japan will lack the ability to place these domesticated animals within the hideout. Kittens and puppies included. I am going to be petting everything. Remember in Ghost of Tsushima when you could pet the foxes? I would pet every single fox I came across. It would happen every single time. And I'm going to be doing it again in this game. For a wider selection of animals, the Sumi painting activity outlined in the exploration article will grant players the ability to place certain wild animals in the hideout as well. So I was thinking, when they were talking about that in the a little bit above, were they just talking about the painting, or were they talking about the actual animal coming to the hideout? I couldn't like really tell, but now we can see the actual animal comes to the hideout. Like baby shika deer, tanukis, I don't know what that is, foxes, and name a few. Player can pet most of them as well. I want to pet all of them. Guess they can't be too close to each other. I don't know. They can put them right beside each other. Do they actually move around, or they just stay in place? I know they look like they move around. Oh, dude, this could be an animal sanctuary. Oh, so calm around me.
Oh. You are beautiful.
Yes, you are. Oh my god. God. Game of the year. Not only do you have cats and dogs, you got every single animal that you can just pet. I love it. A league of your own. The hideout varies. The hideout houses a very limited number of inhabitants at first, but this will rapidly change as the story unfolds and players explore more of the open world. Scouts, blacksmiths, duelists, and other folk from all walks of life can join Yasuka's Naoi's and Yusuke's cause, each with their own unique backstories and personal hurdles to overcome. Life in the hideout. Once recruited, allies will spend a significant amount of their time in the hideout, working, resting, training, and other occupying themselves during their downtime. Building new rooms will just diversify the actions that they can perform there. Allies with the inclination for martial arts might spend more time in the dojo, while others with the taste of sake might enjoy spending time in the zashiki. Adding and expanding the hideout infrastructure creates more opportunities for conversation between allies. These conversations and little life moments in the hideout are a lot of fun and truly tie the whole experience together. although the hideout provides a safe place for both Naoe and Yusuke to unwind between chapters of this grand adventure. That's cool. Yeah, I also was thinking about that. So our allies we make on our journey will be residing
Just
here.
fix it like you did last time. It was perfect. Auntie Tomiko never knew.
I don't like lying to Miss Tomiko.
You're not lying, Wanta. You're just fixing the stove. I'm the one who's lying.
All right. Little interaction between allies there. And that sums up the hideout. We hope you enjoyed. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. That is the hideout overview, I guess. And yeah, it looks cool. A hideout that's fully customizable. Fuck yeah, I love that. It's going to take up a lot of my time. I know I'm going to be doing it on my own time, like off recording. I'm just going to be trying to perfect it to the point where it's pleasant for me. You know, it's pleasing. And yeah, I can't wait. But let's get to this as well. I want to quickly check out the console specs and tech Q&A. I can't open it up, sadly. Okay, we're just gonna have to zoom in. It's not that bad, is it? It's all right. So this is console speculations for PS5 and Xbox Series X. So I am actually gonna be playing this game on PS5. That's 100% certain. The game comes out the same day on the 19th, 20th, depending on which side of the world you're on, what hour. Where I am, it's going to be coming out 11 p.m. on the 19th if I get it on PS5. If I get it on Steam or Ubisoft Connect, I believe I get it at 8 p.m. or something like that. So I decided not to do that because I don't want to risk playing this game and having a shit experience with playing on the same PC and recording on the same PC, right? Now it's going to cause some trouble. I don't want to risk that just for like a few more hours, like 2-3 more hours. It's not that big of a deal. So I decided we're going to go PS5. I'm going to be playing 11 p.m. It's going to be late. I don't have work that weekend, so I'm just going to be playing. And yeah, so PS5 resolution, target performance, ray tracing usage. So it looks like on the PS5 for the performance mode, it seems to be all 4K upscaled for performance, fidelity, and balanced. 4K upscaled. That's kind of wild. Target performance for performance is going to be 60 FPS, and ray tracing is going to be selective. For fidelity, it's going to be 30 FPS with standard ray tracing. And balance is going to be 40 FPS with standard ray tracing. So what I usually do is play fidelity for the first few parts, just get the full like grasp of like what everything looks like. Just to get that beauty, right? And I most likely will be doing that again. And depending how the 30 FPS is in the game, if it's stable 30 FPS, I might just leave it like that. Or I might bump it up to the balance mode 40 FPS because these are exactly the same. Honestly, we could just start with it. Because balanced it's all 4K, so it doesn't matter. The difference is 10 FPS between these, and they're both standard as well, so there's no difference in ray tracing. So actually 40 FPS, this one would be the better option, right? Playing straight up balanced from the beginning. Or I might just go fidelity, just to see, because sometimes it'll say like all 4K, right? But like you change it between fidelity, balance, and performance, you'll see like, you might see it, you might not. I want to see for myself, right? But I don't have a PS5 Pro, but let's check that out as well. Here, same idea, 60, 30, 40, all 4K. The performance mode, standard, ray tracing. So here it would be selective, here it's standard, and on this side, fidelity and balance is extended ray tracing instead of standard. That's a PS5 Pro for you, I guess. Wow, there's not even extended fully support ray tracing. Oh, like over here on the Xbox side. Xbox Series S only has fidelity, 1620p, 30 FPS selective ray tracing. Xbox Series X, all 4K, again 60, 30, 40, selective standard. So the PS5 and the Xbox Series X exactly the same. PS5 Pro, a little bit different, has extended ray tracing. Xbox Series S only has one fidelity mode. And yeah. What do we got here? We've got some questions. In terms of performance, does the PS5 and the Xbox Series X version have a 60 FPS mode? Yes, we're happy to confirm the PS5 and Xbox Series X both have a 60 FPS mode. Performance modes will target 60 FPS. reducing the rendering resolution, adjusting graphical settings to each consistent 60 FPS. All right. What PS5 Pro enhancements? Performance. Okay, yeah, ray tracing. That's nothing really crazy, but yeah, those are the console specs. Usually, games don't release console specs. I don't think I've really seen console specs for video games before. Maybe I have. Maybe I'm just not remembering, but I don't really remember that well. But yeah, that's a cool thing to see, I guess. We'll be playing on PS5, and I most likely will be playing Fidelity or Balanced. I'll start with Fidelity. We'll see how it looks. We'll move it to Balance, see if the graphical change is any kind of significance, and then we'll change it to Performance to again see if the graphical change is significant. Because at the end of the day, 60 FPS would be ideal. But yeah. With that being said, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm gonna be reacting to the Assassin's Creed Naue and Yosuke overview, Dual Paths, it's called. And the next reaction, I'm not gonna do it in this one, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.